Hey guys, it's Lizette. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a splurge or save video. So we have the Modern Renaissance palette, and I found a palette that is very similar in colors, and that is the LA Colors Rose palette. So stay tuned to see my tutorial and demo and see which one comes out on top. By the way, right now I'm wearing both eyes. Each eye has a different palette. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring you guys in. See if it'll focus. And this is the final look, you guys. So before you watch the rest of the video, I want you to comment below and tell me if you think that it is my left eye that has the Modern Renaissance palette, or if it's my right eye. Okay guys, you be the judge. Stay tuned. Let's get this challenge started. Okay, so first I'm going to start by moisturizing, and of course, see if it'll focus. This is what I'm using today to moisturize with. So I don't like to stick my fingers into the product. So what I do is I take a clean brush and just scoop a little bit out onto it. And of course, just okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna rub it in really good. Now for me, I moisturize, because my skin can go from dry to oily in a matter of like one day, and I can have really bad breakouts. I get rosacea really bad, and right now it's pretty clear. So, I don't know what my camera's doing, but it's kind of weird. Okay. Hopefully I'm in focus, because, yeah. So, anyway, now that I've moisturized, what I like to do is go ahead and put on a primer. So the primer I'm going to be using today is from The Ordinary. Okay, and this is the High Spreadability Fluid Primer. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just, this is really weird. So, I've had this like maybe a month, and it's, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's like globby and not spreadable at all. It's actually, I don't know if you guys can see in the bottle. Hold on. Let's see if it'll focus. It's like, I've only used this twice, and like it dried kinda. It's kinda not cool. You guys see that? Hopefully you guys can see that. Anyway, if you look, there's like, focus. Focus. Okay, anyway. There's nothing barely in this bottle now. Okay, anyway, we're going to use this today. Make sure I get that rubbed in nice and good. And you guys will notice that my face starts to get a little bit red as I rub it. That has to do with, you know, my skin. All right. Now I'm going to pull my hair back out of my face so we can get this done. Okay. So I'm totally going to do a review on this Ordinary primer because it's pretty crappy that it dried out like that. Okay. So there's a few different things that I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm not sure how to do this because most people like come back or they start with their makeup done, and that's not how I'm going to do it. My intro will be with my makeup done, but for the sake of the video and what I want to show you, I'm going to just do it without any makeup on and go along. So one of the things that I'm going to be comparing today is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, which everybody's seen this palette. So this is like one of my holy grail palettes. And the other day, I was at Dollar Tree with my daughters, and I came across this palette, which is the LA Colors Rose palette. And the colors in it, to me, you guys, look... Hold on, let's see if I can get it. They look super similar. Several of the colors, anyway. So what I was going to do was compare them. I'm going to do a side-by-side, one eye with the LA Colors and one eye with the Modern Renaissance, and see what happens. Now, I know a lot of people do their eye makeup first. I'm not one of those people. So I'm also going to be doing a side-by-side. So I have the Unique, focus. Why is my camera hating me today? Doesn't look like it's focusing. Okay, it's the Unique BB Primer, and it's in the shade Honey. So I'm just going to take just a couple dabs. Dab that on this side of my face. And then I'm using the same brushes, you guys. So I have two of the IT Cosmetics OMG foundation brushes. And so what I'm going to do is go in this side first. I think I need a little bit more of that. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hands. And also I want you guys to see the coverage, so I'm going to zoom in real quick. So this side has the BB cream and this side has nothing right now. Well, except for moisturizer and primer. Okay, so now I'm going to go in this side and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked One and Done. Hopefully it focuses. This is, you guys, I'm working with a new camera, so hopefully it picks up. So just like the other foundation, I'm just gonna dot this on my face as well. And this is in the shade Medium. And if it looks like I'm not looking at the camera, guys, it's because I'm looking at the mirror behind the camera. Okay, so zoom in. It's not focusing on me. I don't know why it's not focusing on me. This side is the Urban Decay side, and this is the Unique side. Okay. So I'm going to put those to the side for now because I might have to go back in and touch up. So now I'm going to be going in with the MAC. Clearly it doesn't say anything, but the soft ochre, okra, that's funny. And I'm just going to be using a cream shadow brush. And what I do is I take a little bit out and then I dab it on the lid because I don't like to cross-contaminate, so I'll wipe the lid down, but I won't dip back in the pot. After I get that on pretty good, I go in with my fingers and I just warm it up a little. Get it nice and rubbed in. Okay, now before I do anything else, I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. So you guys, I gotta bring this mirror closer and turn my camera so you guys can see this. So just going in with baby strokes with the ABH Brow Wiz. Now, I pretty much like mine natural for the most part, so I don't go in too heavy. Okay. I'm going to take the spoolie and just brush it out. And then I'm going going to grab my Benefit Ready Set Brow and just put the clear gel on to tame them puppies. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into my eyes. I'm going to do concealer after. That way, if I get anything, any fallout or anything, I don't have to worry about it. So I want to show you guys. I'm using identical brushes. So every brush that I use, I have a double of. That way it's not going to give you a different look because it's a different brush. Because sometimes that happens and the brushes, you know, they make a difference. So the first color that I'm going to go into, I'm going to take the spongy thing out. So the first color I'm going to go into is going to be this shade right here. And that shade is almost the same as Tempera. And I'm just going to go in all over. Okay, so my dog's whining because my husband just got home. So that is this third shade in again on the LA Colors palette. And then the shade that is similar to that is going to be this very first one here. The shade here. So I'm going to take the same exact brush, which is a Sigma E35. And I'm going to go into the Tempera and do the same thing. Go all over my lid with that color. Basically what that's doing is just setting the Painterly pot and giving it a good base. Hold on, hubby's coming. Okay, so they came in real quick. Okay, so again, the shade I am using is the one right here. I'm just going all over the lid with it. Okay, now let's look and see what the next color is that I'm going to go into. I'm just going to go into the color that is similar, because so it's going to be this one right here. This shade right here. Focuses. This shade right here. Okay, and I am taking this is a Unique crease brush, and I'm just going to go into that color and go right into my crease. Okay, this is a little bit patchy, this color, but I'm gonna pick up some more. Okay, I'm putting that palette to the side. I am going to go ahead and go in to this color here, which is kind of similar. Actually, it's pretty close. Okay, so again, another unique crease brush, and I'm going into Warm Taupe in the Anastasia palette. And I'm going to use the mirror on this palette because it's easier than looking at the mirror over there. Now, because I'm not like 20, this eye sags a little bit more than this one. It's just what it is. So I have to overcompensate for that to make my eyes look somewhat even. Now, I'm going to go back into the Rose palette in the same shade and just darken this up just a tad. Okay, switching palettes and brushes. Going back into the Warm Taupe and carving that out. Okay, so this is what I have so far, you guys. To me, it looks pretty similar, so we're going to keep going. Okay, so the next color I'm going to go into is this color right here, and that is in... Let's get in frame. It's going to be this color right here. And I'm going to be using the Unique brush again. And since it's a little bit of a darker color, it'll be okay. So I'm going to go a little bit lower. Just a little bit. And into the corner here. And just like that. Just right in this area here, making like backwards C. Now I'm going to take the Anastasia palette and I'm going to go into this shade here. If it ever focuses, you'll see it. God, come on, camera. I gotta figure this camera out and the settings and stuff, because this is no bueno. It's not focusing. What the heck? Why is it not focusing? Okay, so anyway, I'm going to this shade here, which is called Cypress Umber, sorry. Citrus. Okay, so it's the darker brown, and let's use the mirror. I'm going to focus it right here and up. So just right there. Okay, now going back in the LA Colors palette, I need to darken this just a little bit more. Okay. Now I am going to take my E25 and I am going to go into this burgundy shade here. Hopefully you guys can see that. This shade does have shimmer. And it's not really picking up very well on the brush. Hopefully it translates better. And I'm just gonna run that on the outer half of my lid. And I'm having to dig in this pretty good, to be honest. That's what I'm getting with it. Okay. Then I'm gonna take my other Sigma E25, which is clean as you can see, and I'm going to go into the shade Venetian Red. And of course this palette, you get way more pigment, so I gotta tap that off really good. And I'm just gonna go in the same area. Okay. And again, they're still looking pretty similar, which is surprising at this point, but I'm good with it. So let's look at these palettes next to each other again. I'm going to try and find another shade that's similar. So it looks like it's going to be this shade here, the very first shade. It's this shade right here. Okay. And I am using a deluxe shader brush, which is a unique brush. It's just one that I happen to have two of, so it works. And I'm gonna go right in the inner part of my lid. So just like that. And then I am going to go into this shade here.
I need some rubber gloves.
Hold on. Okay. So my husband had to come bother me again
Whoa, bother you.
We're going into this color here, which is called Vermeer. And we're going to put that in the same inner part of the lid and in the inner corner. Let me look up close in the mirror. You guys, it's looking so similar. I'm really, really surprised. I'm gonna go back into the ABH palette in the Cypress Umber just a little bit, because I can see right here where I kind of didn't hit that spot. Okay, so this is what we have, you guys. Now I'm gonna go back into the creamy shade, which is this one here. That one right there. And I'm just gonna take that and I'm just gonna kind of blend the edges of the darker color. And then of course I'm going to take the other brush. I'm just drop the palette and go into the shade here, Tempera. I think what it is, you guys, is my camera thinks I'm over here. And for some reason it won't bring me here. And I'm not sure why it's doing that, so hopefully this video turns out. And if it doesn't, well, I'll probably still post it. Okay, so I'm going to take the Tempera and I'm going to go ahead and window wash the top here. Just like that. Now, I'm gonna look in the mirror. And again, you guys, because my eye droops a little bit here, it's not going to be identical because the shape of my eye is a little bit different. But, bring you guys in close. The colors look super similar to me. I mean, I don't... What do you guys think of that? Okay, now I'm going to go with a little Shape Tape. And just clean that area up a little. And I like using my fingers with the Shape Tape because it warms it up and spreads it, and I like the way that that looks. So I always use this finger though, because that's the finger that has the least amount of pressure, so you're not really tugging too bad on your skin. And then of course you just blend that baby out. Okay guys, so I'm going to pause it now. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will be back in just a minute. Okay Okay guys, so I am back. I finished the rest of my face, and actually I forgot setting spray, so shake this baby up. You guys, this setting spray, my Fitbit just went off. This setting spray is DNL setting spray. This was sent to me, and I do have a bottle that I am going to be giving away. So if you go to my review of the setting spray and my first impressions video, you can comment in the first impressions video, DNL, and make sure you subscribe. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment in the comment sections. That'll enter you in to win your very own DNL setting spray. This is made by Cutting Edge Cosmetics. And it's all natural stuff in here, you guys. The only thing I really don't care for is the fragrance, but you spray it real quick and the fragrance goes away. So it's not a deal breaker for me. So I'm just going to there we go. So my face is now set. Gonna give it a minute to dry. And then we're going to zoom in close and I'm going to show you guys the eye look. Now I didn't put on fake lashes because I want you guys to be able to really see the eye makeup. You guys, it's been a while since I filmed and my brain is all over the place, scatterbrained. So, give me a break. I'm coming back, and I'm coming back stronger than ever. So, I'm going to zoom you guys in right now. Zoom you guys in a little further. So I have mascara on. I just put on a little bit of bronzer and some lipstick. But this is final look. Zoom you guys back out so you're not all up in my pores. But this is the final look, and you guys, honestly, I really can't tell a difference. I did have to work with the LA Colors palette more, and I'm not sure how it's going to wear throughout the day, but I will do some check-ins and we'll see. So as of right now, I mean, it looks good, you guys. I'm really impressed with the dollar palette. And the Modern Renaissance is like one of my holy grail palettes. I love it, love it, love it. Will I give it up? No, I'm not going to give it up. But I will come back and check in a little bit with you guys and let you know throughout the day how things are going, how it is. I'll also go ahead and give you a review, another review of the setting spray and how it wears, because I just did a first impressions and kind of like a quick review, and I also want to give that information out as well. You can see my highlights up popping. I'm using the Nikki Tutorials Ofra, and oh my god, you guys. Yes, girl. Yes. So, anyway, I will be back in a little bit with some check-ins throughout the day, and at the end, give you my review. Hey guys, so I'm back with a check-in. So, give me just a second. So I did this look at around 7:30 this morning. This is what it looks like right now. And it is 12:26. Hold on, make sure you guys see that. 12:26. And again, this is getting up nice and close. This is what my face looks like right now. And of course, there's the eye makeup, which is what we're doing the review on, so you can see. So it's been 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so it's been about 5 hours so far, you guys. And this is what my makeup looks like. So from what I can see, it actually looks really good in my opinion still. So the setting spray seems to be holding up, and the eyeshadows seem to be holding up as well. Yeah. I'm impressed so far, you guys. Okay, we will have another check-in in a little bit. See you soon. Hey guys, it is Lizette and I'm back. I'm trying to do a little bit of camera adjusting because I'm having a little bit of an issue with it. So, not sure. No, definitely need that light on. Okay. I don't know. I'm still learning, you guys. I'm still learning the camera. So, I wanted to give you my final check-in. So, as you guys can see, let's try that again. Come on, phone. It is 9:11, and this is how my face is looking. So, you guys, my allergies, I'm so congested. So, my makeup has separated a little bit. Zoom out just a little. Oh my god, my contacts. But for the most part, it still looks pretty good. And that's both sides. So, my forehead, it's almost sheared out, the foundation, to where you can like see my skin, but it's not, it doesn't seem really separated in my opinion. And this is what the eye makeup looks like. So the eye makeup did wear pretty good. A little bit under my eyes. You can see where it's not covering it. And my face is starting to swell up a little from allergies. But this is my final check-in. So it has been, God, like what, 10 hours? I think 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's been like longer than that. It's been 12 hours. Wow. Okay, so it's been 12 hours and this is what my makeup looks like, you guys. And like I said, the eye makeup, it held up. Both sides, in my opinion, held up. Now, okay, now that we got that out of the way, my final opinions, if you will. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so congested. So, my final opinions, I mean, I'm not giving up my Modern Renaissance for anything. It's my favorite palette. one of my favorite palettes. And it's just beautiful, you guys. It's so beautiful. I just can't. It's so beautiful. So, and of course, you know, this is what we compared it to. If it'll focus. Come on, camera. There we go. The LA Colors Rose palette. And of course, this is what it looks like on the inside. Now, if you're on a budget, you know, teenagers, college students, and you don't have $42 to spend on the Modern Renaissance, and you want something that's kind of similar, I mean, this is not, it's not horrible. For $1, I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I do want to do some swatches of it for you guys. So here is the first 3 shades. And give me just a second. Let me wipe those off. And then I'm going to go to the next 3 shades. Go 1, 2, 3. Wipe those off. And I'm just wiping it off with the for real. Oh my goodness. Why is my focus not working? Here we go. Just the Garnier micellar water. Okay, next 3 colors. There you go. Then we'll do the last 3 colors. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3. You guys, I'm so sorry, I'm congested. Okay, so here's my final thoughts on this, you guys. First of all, I love my Modern Renaissance palette. Like I said, it's not going anywhere. I love it. It's my favorite palette. But there's lots of replica palettes, if you will, and they are, you know, coming out of China, and they're knockoff palettes, and you don't really know what's in them, and they're not regulated, and all this and that. I don't think that it's good for you to get a replica palette. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as an authentic palette. It might say that it has the same ingredients. It might look almost the same, but it's not the same thing, you guys. And so this is where I have to basically give my opinion on the fact that this palette here that is you know, regulated because this company is, you know, they have a liability. And, you know, I mean, it might not be like the top ingredients, but it's going to be much better than a palette from AliExpress or, you know, the fakes on eBay. So I would much rather you get this palette if you really can't afford the Modern Renaissance than a replica palette, because it's just safer, you guys. And I have 3 daughters, and this palette will be going to one of my daughters because I'm not going to use it. I mean, let's just be real. I'm not going to use it. I used it for the demo purposes today, but I am going to pass it on, and I know that they will use it, and I feel safe in allowing them to use it. And I don't feel safe with replica palettes, so that's just my 2 cents on things, you guys. Anyway, I was actually impressed with the performance of the LA colors. Not all the shades clearly are represented as in the Modern Renaissance palette, but I mean, there was, you know, enough to do a comparison, and it's not a horrible palette. I mean, it's $1. $1. Yeah. So all day long, get the $1 palette. It's totally better than getting a replica. Anyway, you guys, I have to get off of here because I'm just super congested, and it's so weird because I'm in Florida and it's cold and it's March, and then it gets hot, and then at night it gets cold again, and it's just really weird. And so my allergies are affected, and I might be getting a cold too. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here and stop rambling. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I really, really appreciate your support. If, you know, you don't like me, you don't like my channel, that's cool. If you do, please like this video, please share, please subscribe, hit the little bell. It'll notify you when my new videos are coming. And thanks for watching. As always, spread kindness like glitter and be nice to people. Bye, guys.